Welcome back to Elevation Perspective. My name is Mark. Two of the big free agent first basemen are off the board now, in Paul Goldschmidt going to the Yankees and Christian Walker going to the Astros. Let's break it down. First up here, breaking news on Saturday, December 21st. Paul Goldschmidt heading to the Yankees on a one-year, $12.5 million deal. In 2024, Paul Goldschmidt hit .245 with 22 home runs and a .716 OPS. Goldschmidt is now 37 years old and has seen a very steady decline in his numbers over the last 3 years. In 2022, Goldschmidt won the National League MVP, hitting .317 with 35 home runs and a .982 OPS. The next year, in 2023, he hit .268 with 22 home runs and an .810 OPS. And now last year, in 2024, he hit .245 with 22 home runs and a .716 OPS. So a pretty steady decline for the aging first baseman. Looking now at Goldschmidt's Savant page for 2024, he still does some things well, hits the ball really hard, but if you go back just 1 year to 2023, you see a lot more red on that screen. There's some clear skill diminishes here, especially with the XBA and the K percentage. Some really alarming signs there for an aging first baseman. The newest Yankees projected lineup that seems to be changing every single day goes as followed. Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton, Austin Wells, Jason Dominguez, and Oswaldo Cabrera. It's definitely much more formidable. You definitely see some more household names in this lineup. I'm not sure how much better it is per se, but like I said, they definitely have more star power and more household names. The Yankees have been extremely active, and for the first time all offseason, I don't like the move they made here. Goldschmidt did have a strong second half with the Cardinals in 2024. Maybe the Yankees saw that as he's not done yet, get him into Yankee Stadium, put him with Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm, revitalize his career, but I just don't see a lot of upside here. He's 37 years old. Like I said, there's clear skill diminishing factors here. It's not just his age. You can see here his chase rate, his K percentage, his barrel rates. His numbers are going down. He's 37 for crying out loud. So I just don't really think it's a great move for the Yankees when they have in-house options and other options externally that could have fit the bill at first base. One in-house internal option here for the Yankees I want to discuss is Ben Rice. He's just 25 years old, had an amazing 24 campaign in the minor leagues, hitting .273 with 24 home runs and a .967 OPS. Now, I know he didn't do incredibly well in his short amount of time with the Yankees. Maybe the Yankees don't view him as a long-term player. Maybe they don't think he's a major league caliber player. It was just minor league numbers, whatever it might be. I just feel like you give a guy like Ben Rice that opportunity that you're giving Paul Goldschmidt now. At worst, I'm expecting similar home run production. Maybe Paul has a higher batting average. Maybe it's .240 versus .220, whatever it might be. But at that point, especially like a young homegrown player like Ben Rice, who has Yankee Stadium at his disposal, of course, being a left-handed batter, to me, it just felt like you give Ben Rice that shot unless you can get a real big-time upgrade like a Pete Alonso, like a Christian Walker. But not playing Ben Rice to play Paul Goldschmidt, I don't agree with. At the end of the day, it is a one-year, $12 million deal for the Yankees. He's probably better than Anthony Rizzo, so it's an upgrade in that capacity. I just feel like he's probably going to end up being a weak side platoon player toward the middle end of the year, probably only batting against lefties, 37 years old. I expect the decline to continue. I just feel like it's a nothing move for the Yankees, and I don't like it. Next up here, the Astros continue their very interesting offseason here, bringing in Christian Walker on a 3-year deal worth $60 million. I'm a big fan of Christian Walker's game, one of the best defensive first basemen in the league with big-time power. Christian Walker has had 3 straight really strong seasons. He was definitely banged up in 24, had some oblique issues, only hit 26 home runs, but the 2 years prior he hit 36 and 33, a very reliable, consistent middle-of-the-order bat. The only real knock on Walker or obstacle he had going against him is he is 33 years old. First basemen don't historically age very well, but I think he did very well here getting a 3-year deal worth $60 million with Houston. Of course, earlier this week on Tuesday, it was announced that Nolan Arenado blocked a trade sending him from the Cardinals to the Houston Astros. He said not right now. He wanted to see what else was open for him throughout the offseason. It seems like Nolan really wants to go to the Dodgers, but they don't really want him at this time. So he's just kind of waiting around, seeing all of his options. He said maybe he'll go to Houston later on, but the Astros said, we're not waiting for you, and pivoted right over to Christian Walker. It is very strange looking at this new Houston Astros lineup, missing some of those franchise players they had for the better part of a decade, but right now the lineup goes as followed. Jose Altuve, Isaac Paredes, Yordan Alvarez, Christian Walker, Yainer Diaz, Jeremy Pena, Chas McCormick, Taylor Trammell, and Jake Myers. I wouldn't call this a bad lineup. They definitely need an outfielder. Those bottom three guys, and McCormick, Trammell, and Myers as your three starting outfielders is pretty rough. But overall, I can see this lineup putting up pretty good numbers. They, of course, are missing the star power names in Kyle Tucker and Alex Bregman. Bregman's not gone officially yet. He is still a free agent, but pretty much everyone believed with the additions of Paredes and Walker that Bregman is gone. So I think this Astros team goes out there and gets an outfielder in some capacity, and it's probably a decent lineup. The first base free agent list is definitely getting thin here. I feel like it's increasingly likely with every move that goes by that the Mets will bring back Pete Alonso. I think Carlos Santana's looking at a nice deal. Teams will definitely take a chance on guys like Justin Turner, Joey Gallo, Anthony Rizzo, Josh Bell. There's still lots of possibilities, but the top names are definitely coming off the board fast. And that is going to do it for me here today. 2 first basemen off the free agent board. I like the move a lot for the Astros bringing in Christian Walker. I really dislike the move for the Yankees bringing in Paul Goldschmidt. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.